All right, so hopefully this is what you're going for. But essentially this is a list view just showing a list of states that I have. If I click the button, it's going to add the state to the selected states and also highlight it. I can click the other buttons, I can unclick them. But basically any state that's highlighted or any row that's highlighted is going to be in my list of selected rows, and that's an app state. So the way I did that, so I've got my, I guess first off I should show you, if I kind of click on the background and go to my local page state variables, so this is a state variable that's only going to exist on this, this page. You could also do an app state variable if you need it to be like accessible throughout the app, but I just did it on this page. And essentially it's just a list of strings. So every time you click on the button, it's going to add the current row's value. And if you had an object, you could add any value you wanted. You could have a list of like IDs or whatever you want. But yeah, so it's just a list of string. And let's see, on the button, when you click the button, it's going to check and see if the list contains the current row's item. So that kind of looks like this. If it does contain it, if it's true, then I'm going to remove the item from the list. If it doesn't contain it, so if it's false, I'm going to add the item to the list. So that just lets you use one button to add or remove items from the list. And also, you want to make sure that whenever you update the page state that you rebuild the current page, because that's like essentially what's gonna like redraw that background color. And for the background color, if I click on, I think I have this row inside of a container. If I click on the container and go down to the fill color, I just have a conditional value. So if the list contains, so if my app state, or sorry, page state list contains that item or that like state, Florida, North Carolina, whatever, I'm going to make it this little teal color. Otherwise, it's going to be unset. So I think those are the main things. Essentially, you need a local page state variable, which is going to be a list of something. You need an action on the button that is going to set or add and remove things from that list based on whether or not the list contains it. And then lastly, on the whatever your container is on the background color, that needs to be a condition to ask whether or not the current row's item is in that page state list. And if it is, then it's going to make the background color a different color. So anyway, hopefully that helps. See ya.